today's episode, we are going to talk about the top 5 tech solutions that you should be using. And if you're not, how to help you find the right items that are out there in the space. If you miss these, you're going to leave a ton of money on the table because guests are expecting it, restaurants are expecting it, and your staff is expecting you to do these things. Because if you're not, quite frankly, there's a lot of people in your staff that are going to struggle to even come into work. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about the top 5 things that people need to be continuing to use in 2026 and beyond so that they don't get left behind. If you don't know me, I am the host of the Restaurant Technology Guys podcast. And for over 3 decades, I've been in the restaurant tech space. We've got over 300 episodes and over 400,000 downloads of the show over the last 5 years. And I really am at the forefront of all of the different things that are going on within restaurant technology. And I continue to see people that make mistakes and continue to miss the items that are out there. And so let's jump into the first thing, the first tool that I see people that don't think about how much it's costing them is having a modern point of sale system. How would I define a modern point of sale system? Modern point of sale systems are the centralized technological hub for what it is that you do. Today's POS systems integrate with inventory, they integrate with loyalty, they integrate with online ordering. They give real-time data to be able to make better business decisions at the operations level, at the executive level, and at the ownership level. So why modern versus a legacy point of sale system? Oftentimes, the point of sale systems that I see operating out in the space are built or were built well before we had third-party delivery, well before we had online ordering, well before we had integrated loyalty. It was back in the punch card days. So a lot of point of sale systems that are out there are built with those items in mind. Very stable, very feature rich. But when you try and get outside the 4 walls of the operations, they are struggling. So ensuring that you've got a modern point of sale system is a critical piece to your infrastructure and ensuring that you are doing it properly in 2025 and beyond. The second system that I see people struggling with and not implementing, and it's costing you tens of thousands of dollars, is an inventory management system. A good friend of mine, Chip Close, I just got back from one of his conferences, and he talks about these prime costs that are within your business and ensuring that you know what is going on with your inventory. Do you have to track everything? It depends on your operation. But at the end of the day, ensuring that you are managing your food costs to know not only how much you're selling an item for, how much you're buying an item for, what are the things that go into that so that you can make good business decisions related to your items, making sure that stuff's not walking out the door, making sure that your portions properly, that you've put a 12-ounce ribeye on the menu and that it's actually 12 ounces and that they're not continuing to cut it at 14 ounces. And so now you're giving away 2 ounces of beef for every stick that you put out there. Well, with the cost of beef in 2025 and beyond, it's going to continue to cost you. So ensuring that you understand what's coming in the door, how much are you wasting. You watch any of the food shows out there, from Gordon Ramsay to Robert Irvine to the Bar Rescue Guy, they continue to talk about ensuring that you understand what are you selling, what are the items that you're selling them for, making sure that the items that you are continuing to use continue to get portioned properly, that they continue to get counted properly, that nothing's walking out the back door. That's the second system that I would say I find way too many operators not considering and not thinking about and not putting into their operation. The third is related to labor management, which is your second prime cost, and the only other place that you can make significant contributions to your bottom line profit. Ensuring that you understand what is going on with sometimes your number one prime cost, sometimes your number two prime cost, depending upon what region you're in, but understanding how you're staffed, that you have the right amount of people to take care of the guests that are there, that you are able to take care of the sales that might be coming in the door, as well as you're not overstaffed. So you don't have people sitting around not doing anything, making sure that your team is efficient, that they're able to do the things that they need to do. They'll be happier because they're not sitting around getting paid small amounts of money. Most of our people that work within the restaurants are working for not only their salaries, but for tips. So ensuring that they are efficient, that they can come and go, and that they can use a modern optimized labor management solution that they can continue to use the ways that they need to, that they can swap shifts, that they can put in their availability, that they're not having to call the restaurant on Tuesdays when schedules get posted to make sure. So ensuring that you've got proper labor management software that can help your staff get better, as well as your business continue to make more money. The fourth tool I see people underutilizing is a proper online ordering platform. Yes, there continues to be more and more proliferation of online ordering, but it needs to integrate to your core systems. Your online ordering can't go to a tablet that somebody's going to have to ding and now have to go ring up those items. Ensuring that your online ordering platform is integrated with your point of sale, oftentimes I would suggest that it also integrates with your third-party delivery, that things like out of stocks and your countdowns and your specials and your prices and your items can continue to flow to all of the different environments that you are using it for. So making sure that you've got an online ordering platform that's not only modern, but that it integrates with the different solutions that are out there, that it integrates with the core tool, number one, your POS, that your guest experience and your staff experience doesn't suffer because you haven't invested in your online ordering solution. The fifth and final tool that I continue to see people underutilize and not think about, and it's costing you tens of thousands of dollars, is some form of guest engagement. I'm reluctant to say loyalty because loyalty is really a feeling that you get that says, I want to go back to this brand. It's not just an app. It's not just something that's downloaded onto your phone, but a true means to understand where your customer's at. How are they engaged with your brand? Am I getting feedback? What are the things that are working? What are the things that aren't working? Making sure that you have your finger on the pulse. That could be something as easy as using an aggregator to look at your reviews, all the way through to a full customer data platform to evaluate the reviews, evaluate the guest feedback, evaluate the items that they're ringing up at the point of sale. What feedback are they getting? Is everybody liking the old fashioned? Is everybody liking the new pizza? Are they not liking the new pizza? What are those things? But ensuring that you've got that. One statistic I read says they continue to see double digits, if not 50% increase when they start to understand who their guests are and drive the behavior that they're looking for to fix the things that they're looking for. And so this is the 5 items that we see restaurants underutilize and don't really invest in to make sure that not only their staff is going to be satisfied, but that their guests are going to be satisfied. What do you think? What are some things that people need to invest in? In future episodes, we'll talk about the items that are going to be out there that we continue to see gain momentum. But these 5 core solutions are critical. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. You can also subscribe to the podcast, restauranttechnologyguys.com. Connect with me on LinkedIn, as well as all of your social channels. And thank you very much and make it a great day.